Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, for the ones who you're waiting for, the people who are in no communication and separation, breakup, whatever. Well, of course, that's why you're watching the reading. They're coming back around. This person's choosing a new direction with you. Okay, they're coming towards you with a new idea about how they can go around with this connection out here. They're losing patience. So for a lot of you, I feel that this has been it's been a very long time since you guys have been in touch or since you guys have spoken. Something has been revealed. This person is what I'm getting. We're gonna find out what. You do know that you're dealing with a control freak, okay? But somehow, Capricorn, I also see you as someone who's trying to control the situation because of your own insecurities. I feel for a lot of you, you're not being able to set healthy boundaries out here. You know what you need to do, but you're not putting your foot down yet. You're still letting this person walk over you. A lot of you are going, reaching that point of burnout is what I'm getting, okay? Because you guys need to rest. You guys need to either, for the ones who are still communicating, you need to cut communication right now, guys. You need time to rest. You need time to recuperate. You need time to rejuvenate, all right? You need this time to think over, sleep over it, but you're just not doing that. If you're not talking, you're overthinking. You're reaching a point of mental breakdown. Although you see the reality for what it is, you're no longer, like in your dream world anymore. You're no longer just daydreaming and wishful thinking out here. You see the clear picture out here, but you're still choosing to overthink about it. Because you're overthinking, you're not being able to put your foot down. Only if you had control, you would have been able to put your foot down. You do see that this is a connection that's not offering you stability as of now. And you know that you need to stop thinking about it and keep moving on, or you just need to forget about it and let it happen when it happens, okay? But you're not doing that. The worst part is you'll have the realization. The worst part is that you know exactly what's going on. But it's like the acceptance factor is really low out here. Let's see. All right, let's start clarifying the cards so I can give you more information. Clarify the cards, please. Spirit, guides, angels, universe. Let's clarify the cards for Capricorn. Let's clarify the cards for Capricorn. Okay, so I'm feeling here, for a lot of you here, you probably are not making a choice. So, like I said, you have clarity, okay, about the situation out here. And for a lot of you, I feel you're getting closed off to this person. If you're not closed off, this person is being closed off. I'm getting here, the way I read the cards out here, I'm going to take this as you. So I feel you are closed off for a lot of you, okay? Maybe you're not very closed off. But the truth is that you guys need to make a choice. You guys need to make a decision out here, okay? You guys need to communicate your boundaries out here. Some of you are doing it, some of you aren't. And I think the way you are communicating your boundaries is by staying closed off to this person. Not responding to this person, not making a decision about this person. So if you, for a lot of you, this person, communication is coming in and you're just staying closed off because you're like, you know what? No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. You want to make things, you want justice is what I'm getting here. Like I said, you see the reality of the situation. You're trying to make realistic choices out here. And you want justice. You want something to be fair and balanced out here. For a lot of you, you want a marriage, to be restored. For the others of you, you just want things to get fair. You just want the balance out here. Be it staying in the connection with this person, getting something that you deserve, or completely cutting this person off. For a lot of you are cutting this person off. I feel you're just cutting cords with them. Okay, because you're no longer, like I said, in that dream world right now, no longer fantasizing. I feel that you probably are getting out of that isolation. Okay, most of you are getting out of that isolation period where you chose to, retreat, and where you chose to, like just stay away and make any decisions about, say, your career, love life, finance, whatever it is. I feel now you're coming into that confident state of mind. Okay, it could have taken a lot of overthinking and mental breakdown, but you just reached a point where it's like, no, I cannot do this anymore. So now you're starting to, rejoin the world slowly, get back into the real life, get back into the day-to-day world. Okay, I feel for a lot of you, you are getting into that single energy where you're very focused on yourself, focused on your career, focused on your goals. You are choosing to, probably some of you are choosing to forgive this person because you're focused on your independence in terms of your mind, your finances, your own growth, you're focused on prosperity, etc. But I feel a lot of you, if you were in no communication, or forget, this is an overall, I don't see this is only you not wanting to communicate with this person, but for a lot of you here, even if you're not just staying very aloof, okay, from the world or your friends, family, you're snapping out of it very slowly but steadily, in a way where you're choosing to forgive this person, putting the past in the past out here, and just cutting calls with this person. You know that you were dealing with someone out here who was not offering you stability out here. There was no security in the connection. There was no structure out here, and it broke your heart, but you're just finally trying to release and forgive this person and move on and move towards something better. Now, this person out here, they know that, you're dealing with someone out here who probably holds a grudge against you, okay, for cutting them off for your own good, okay. Yeah, actually, that's what I said. They're holding a grudge against you for cutting them out because it was good for you. They're coming back around here, all right. But again, for the ones who want or waiting for this person to come towards you with a clear solution, they're not. They're looking for a quick fix. They're not trusting their intuition. They're just wanting to, they're releasing their fears. Okay, so that fear which is holding this person back all this while to communicate with you, to reach out to you, it's like, you know what, I'm fed up. Okay, now there is no communication between me and Capricorn. Capricorn's not making a move, so I'm just gonna make a move, and I'm gonna go ahead and let Capricorn know that whatever, I miss you, or I like you, or let's just talk again. Okay, let's just get back on talking terms at least. They're coming towards you with that very light-hearted energy. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is not someone here who's committal. This is someone here who has a lot of passion for you. Okay, they're coming towards you with that adventurous energy. Okay, where they know what they're looking for. Okay, they have a clear direction out here. But again, this is not the best card, I'd say, for someone here who you're looking for a commitment with, or who you're looking for, okay, now things will get fine. No, I don't think so. I feel this person out here is finally taking that execution in their hand. But still, I'd say that this person out here has a tendency to get bored very fast. Okay, if you're married to this person out here, they want to start talking to you. If you're not married to this person, you want commitment. The commitment I still don't see on the charts out here, but they still at least want to break the ice out here with you. But again, they're looking for a quick fix. Okay, their agenda is more like to push you. No, talk to me. Let's talk. Okay, but they're no longer wanting to wait for the right time. Okay, because it's just getting too much. The waiting period is stressing them out here. So they're coming back around out here, but overall, I feel you're gonna cut this person off. Honestly, you're gonna cut this person off. You're just gonna be closed off to this person's even the slightest communication out here. I feel this person here can make things happen with you. They can start and set things right. They want to come right towards you, but they're not doing it. For some reason out here, I feel this person lacks confidence. Okay, and they're holding back. They're holding back from giving you what you really want. So I feel they're testing you. Is the door still open for them to come back towards you and just waltz back into your life, and then it's like they can leave when they want to? Or are you shutting the doors pretty damn closed? Are you slamming the door on their face, and they literally will need to break the door in order for them to get inside? I think they're just testing the waters. Like, let me try this one more time. Once again, let's try. Maybe is Capricorn, going to entertain my bullshit? Let me push the boundaries one more time and see if Capricorn lets me get their way. You're moving on is what I'm getting. You've thrown in the towel. You throwing in the towel, and you're like, I just can't do this. I feel you're wanting to move on to better things. You're just moving on. You're no longer in that place where there was a lot of regret. You're no longer wanting to cry over spilled milk. You're like, it is what it is. Maybe there's more fish in the sea, and you want to go around and see that the grass is greener on the better on the other side. Okay, the grass is greener on the other side is what I mean. So yeah, you're moving on to better things in life. Okay, you have no energy, you have no strength, you have no willpower and no determination to hold on to this connection, which you have tried to make work out over and over and over and over again, in hopes that this person will change and come back around the right way. They're feeling guilty, they're coming back around, like I said, but you're no longer investing. There is no investment from your side, Capricorn, this time around here. No investment. I feel you are being very selfish in a good way. Okay, it's like you're making yourself a priority this time around here. You know, you're making yourself a priority here. No longer wanting to nurture a kid anymore. Okay, no longer wanting to, nurture a man child or a woman child is what I'm getting. You want me, you stand up for yourself, and you give me what I deserve, and you give us what we need to make this relationship stable. You want to come back around with that lame ass energy of, hey, what's up, and I miss you, I love you, let's catch up, blah blah blah, let's date. No, you're not going to be happy with that, Capricorn. So it's like a blunt, straight, flat out blocking, or a straight big fucking no from your side. But they're coming back around. They're coming back around for sure. Okay, so like I said, they're coming back with a grudge, guys. They're very upset. They're very pissed off and very upset that how is it that you didn't even get back to them? So for a lot of you, if you're holding back communication from them for a very long time, this person's like, whoa, did Capricorn just ghost me? Capricorn doesn't even care. Capricorn doesn't give a shit. Where's my magic? My magic isn't working with Capricorn anymore. Maybe I need to go back and, get that to move a little faster. They want their magic to work. Their magic isn't working on you anymore. It's not. Because you're just doing you. Okay. So, God, my throat. So that's what I have for you guys. Hope this reading resonates. Do leave your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.